I still need my haircut.
That feels so much better. All light and airy.
It's turned out nice, guys. It's Sunday and it's sunny. It's a fair bit of cloud around, but it's mainly sort of white cloud and a bit of grey here and there, but a very, very blue sky. So rather impressed. Wind's still up there. Got very windy yesterday, which made my area a no-fly zone, because you know what it's like when you sort of get that time and that urge to go and do something, but the weather stops you, something like that, and then within thinking about it, it started to rain as well. So it's just one of those things, and it's part of life, and it's part of nature. But so yeah. As you saw earlier, been out to York. That was Thursday's delivery. Yeah, Thursday. I didn't go out Friday this week. I went last week. I went Thursday, and I also went another day as well. I can't remember because obviously, like, you've had shutdowns on all the schools and academies and stuff like that. That's when they do all their maintenance work, so everything, the summertime does get rather hectic for us in that respect. And of course these are big buildings, so there's a lot in them. We've still got one to deliver. They'll probably want it all in one go, and we're going to be looking at a largish van full. Probably took me 4 or 5 loads of the car, so we'll be getting a van out. I mean, we used to have our own van, but it just got so... It was sat around doing nothing more than it was doing something, do you know what I mean? And when we go and work away, the only thing we need is length, so an estate car does. Because we never actually carry that much, but you mainly need the length for the step ladders and what have you. So... But as you can see, I've had my ears lowered as well, so that feels much better. So I had that done on the Wednesday night. Yeah, I think it was the Wednesday night. The wife's carer, one that's never done it before, all of a sudden said, I just heard her say, "Right, get over here then." I looked round and there she was, washer fluid. There she was with the clippers and a chair. So that was all good. And then I went and had a shave afterwards, and although you wouldn't know it, I'm scruffy again. So I've just dropped off youngest granddaughter and her mother. They've been at our house this morning because she does some of the care shift work for the wife. And then I'll be back out again. Got to go to Tesco's yet and pick up the eldest granddaughter. She's going to come and stay tonight, and probably the best part of tomorrow as well. So it's all good fun running around. But I know my eldest daughter's car at the minute, she's got slightly iffy brakes, so it's her pads. I think I'll probably end up replacing them. I mean, the pads are cheap. It's when you've got to take them into a garage that you end up with big bills, whereas if you can do it yourself, you can pick the pads up for depends on what car they are. I mean, they can vary from sort of 15 quid to 30 quid for a set of pads. But she seems to think I've done this car before that she's got now. I'm certain I haven't. I think I did her other people carrier she had. What was it? It wasn't the Citroen, she had the Fiat version of the Synergy. So was it the Ulysses? Yeah, Ulysses. And then the one she's got now, I've forgotten the make of it. It's it's a Sedona. Not Seat, is it? Like a Kia, that's it. She's got a Kia Sedona. I'm pretty certain I've never done the brake pads on it, so I don't know if it's a specialist tool to wind the caliper back in, which is your car manufacturer's trick these days, make it so that you need a special tool. Which you can sort of get around it using like a big flat screwdriver, a hammer, and a vise, you know, like one of those woodwork clamps. You can get around it doing that. But this particular car, they've made it particularly awkward, and it's not as easy to do it, to wind them back in. Because obviously you need pressure, and then you've got to wind the caliper because it needs to actually physically be screwed back into the caliper body. So I'm not sure what it's like on this Kia of hers, so I'll have to have a look at it, I suppose. Anyway, going back in. He's made a cheesecake. Little does he know, he ain't getting any of it. He knows I've made a cheesecake, and he thinks that he's going to get it, but he doesn't know where it is. I've hidden it. Look at that cloud. That is so weird. Tesco is so much quicker since they put Apple Pay in. It's far better now, absolutely amazing. Yeah, you walk in, bang it through the scanner, ting, walk out the door. So much better. So granddaughter's picked up. Yeah, that cloud, bloody amazing the way it was like piercing another layer of cloud. It was, yeah, really bizarre. Got that while I was on my way to pick the granddaughter up. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Just thought it was quite sort of, bizarre looking, I suppose, for want of a better way of putting it. It's, so it's, you know, it's some of Mother Nature at its finest, isn't it? So wind's picking up again, which is great. You know, it just gets in the way of everything, doesn't it? What am I doing? I've got everything prepped up now. Pork's in the oven. Yeah, it's all oiled and salted, and got all my veg all prepped up. So yeah, all good at the minute. So I'll catch you in a bit because I'm going to go and have a brew. Pretty offensive if you take it that way. Personally, I see it more as a bit of a piss take at the at all the, you know, keep calm stuff that was around. You know, I mean, it's pretty sort of like so yesterday now, isn't it? So I think it's just more like a Mickey take on the amount of that was around, really. But yeah, some people are probably going to take it offensively. I was waiting to get thrown out of Tesco's or something like that, but it didn't happen. So, but tea's well underway now. Dogs are all chilling by the back door here. Fred, what are you doing? Leave me alone, I'm just chilling. Laid in the last of the sunlight that we're probably going to see this year. That's summer for you though, isn't it? The UK summer, it soon wanes. But actually today's quite warm. It's in the 20s today, so quite warm really when you consider, you know, the wind's still up, like it's still I mean, it's not blowing a gale, but it's, you know, it's still quite sort of strong. So, but yeah, it's, oh, I was just looking through my videos before actually. My brother was after a set of headphones, so I've got some for him, and I can't find the actual review for them. So, but I do remember I had a video that the footage was corrupt, the audio was corrupt on it, and it was going to be a bit awkward to do like an over the sort of like a voiceover or anything. So I sort of I mean, the company have never come back to me, and I've had these ones quite some time now. I mean, I did the unboxing quite a few months ago. In fact, I'm not even sure it was this year, it might have been last year. So it's strange that, I don't know. It's unusual for me to miss them like that. I mean, you know, sometimes, yeah, I mean, sometimes they take longer than I want them to, but, you know. I've got some more stuff in. I've got another set of earphones, I think. Still got that battery to review, that is coming definitely. Who's this? Granddaughter, she's watching Simpsons. It's Simpsons Day. So yeah, like I say, there are videos coming, it's just I suppose getting the time and the oomph to go and do them. The thing is, I keep getting stuff moved around upstairs, you know, like you put your green screen up and then you go upstairs and find that they've pulled one side of it down to open a cupboard door or something like that. And you won't mind so much, but I've never gotten around to getting any like heavy sort of weights to put it on, because it's just like trapped under these boxes that are on top of the wardrobes. So, hello.
Oh, hi. Who's you talking to?
Talking to him there.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to talk to him? Okay then. Can't see from there. Ah, there you are. So yeah, I've not got around to getting these sort of heavy weights, rather than just the boxes, because some of the boxes are quite light. So, you know, you sort of put it up and then it'll sort of fall down again. So I really need to sort something out. I did actually have one heavy weight up there, but it happened to be like one of my tape measures. It was the only one that I could find at the time. So when I took it away, you know, I've got nothing heavy up there now. So I've got I think my drone box at one end, an ear empty box at the other end, and some other bits and pieces that just sort of hold it up there. So, are you mooching around behind me? What are you after?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need headphones.
Hey?
I have some headphones.
You need some headphones. I'll go and sort out some headphones. I've got some earphones. Dave Cryer, Geek Noise. I don't think he actually watches my vlogs, but I've let her use them. Bit expensive for kids, but they're actually really cool. Like, so big thank you to Geek Noise for those. It was a competition that he ran. What are they? They're about £60–70 a pair, something like that. Really nice, but they're made out of brass and carbon fibre, so really, really nice. Build quality is absolutely on point, and sound is really good too. So yeah, she's borrowing them. She's actually got some. I gave her some Bluetooth ones a while back, but she's forgotten to bring them with her. So I've let her borrow them. She can give them a try. She prefers plugging them in anyway. She's not one for charging stuff up. So but yeah, so I've got a, like I say, I mean, tea's well on my way. What time we at? 20 to 5, so yeah, it's just a waiting game now. Obviously I've got my Yorkshire puddings to do, and then I'll have another trip out to Driffield, and then that'll be me. And then hopefully settle in, bit of cheesecake, and watch some videos. Your guys' videos, of course. I don't watch my own that often. I usually watch them once they're up, that's it. So, but yeah, anyway, I'll get back in a bit. End of the day's here. well, heading there. We're in sort of like what, the golden hour, aren't we? But still breezy. Clouds are moving fast at high level. But yeah, I've had my tea. Got a first load on in the dishwasher. I'll probably just do the last few bits by hand, to be honest. They're not that bad. And then that's it. Then I'll wind down and watch some YouTube and what have you. Unless the granddaughter wants to do anything, in which case then I'll do that. We might end up going out for another walk or something. She's doing her grandmother's makeup at the minute. She's playing makeup with her. So, but yeah, that's it. I've finished now. Still got bits of pork stuck in my teeth though. Does me head in that. Look at that. Horrible, these things. It's just got like that stick-on Velcro stuff, but it just keeps coming undone. Just keeps undoing. That one's off as well. Yeah. Oh, when it's up, helps keep the flies out anyway. But they're dwindling now anyway, the flies. But we did have a really bad infestation with them early on in the summer. Really bad. But it wasn't just us. It was like the entire area seemed to be more flies than usual. With man's intervention that's caused it somehow. Which actually reminds me, I haven't seen as many wasps this year, and of course they help to keep your flies down. So if they're on the decline, that'll increase your fly population. But yes, it hasn't been a bad day. Not bad at all. Week was a bit hectic with all the deliveries and getting stuff out on time and what have you. At York Run, if you're ever going to York and you're just there for visiting, use the park and ride. It's a horrible city to drive through, really is. It's because it had like it's got the old city wall there. The roads have been sort of made to go round the old bits of wall and what have you. So it's very windy, even though so it's like the ring road is just all over the place, you know. But I had to go through because the first one was like just outside of the city wall, and then the second one was like at the other side of the city, which normally I would have gone to direct on the outer ring road, which is like the A64, and then some other bits that go around the back. Is it the A15? I can't remember. No, the A58. I don't know, something like that anyway. But you know, because that's where I was right at the other side, and that was where I stopped for a McDonald's, like. But I'd already had one that week. I can't remember where I was delivering. It was Scunthorpe again. Yeah, I'd been down to Scunthorpe on the Wednesday, I think, something like that. It's a Tuesday or Wednesday. And then we've had loads of bits and pieces to get ready. People shouting out for everything. So it's been quite busy in that respect. But I suppose it's better than sat twiddling your thumbs, isn't it, at the end of the day. But yeah, wind, I don't know how this audio is going to come out actually. Hopefully it'll be alright. So anyway guys, that's how my week's been, and how the weekend's been. You know, I've got these videos that I've got to get done anyway, these reviews and unboxings and stuff like that. So you know, I'm gonna make the effort and get them up this coming week. So yeah, keep your eyes open on the tech channel. It's been nice getting some extra subscribers lately. It's taken another rise this last week. I've even got an extra one on this channel, strangely enough, which was nice to see. So yeah, do keep subscribing and hitting the thumbs up and leaving comments. That's what I like more than anything else. I like the interaction. I mean, that's like my main love of YouTube, really, is the interaction and answering as many of the comments, questions that I possibly can. You know, as you regulars know, I generally answer all yours unless some arsehole has been round, you know, spamming people's comments, you know, hitting the spam button on them, and then of course you don't find them for bloody weeks because you forget to go and check in your comments section, which is a separate section. You know, if you don't get the blue flash up under your video saying you've got comments to review, then you don't find them until, like, you know, end of the week. You might go and have a look in the comments section and find that you've got some spam comments or ones for review or something like that, which is really annoying. I mean, with direct messages, you expect it, you know. I mean, I've had people sort of contact me wanting me to review stuff in the message section, and they send it up in the spam box. You know, you don't find it for ages. But also, I've noticed that YouTube's notification part isn't working as well as it used to. You know, I used to always get a notification. I'd get an email telling me that such and such subscribed or something like that. But I haven't been getting that lately. I've just been noticing that my sub count's been going up, you know, 2 or 3 here and there. So, but anyway, it's, you know, it's all good anyway, guys. So, but anyway, I'm going to call it a day. So, do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next week, if not before. So, anyway, let me go and get that bit of cheesecake. See you guys.